Yeah. It's Don Brown. Yeah, I'm a fanatic. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. Play good, be humble. Number 17, the captain. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. 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 Just like
ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again. Tuesday night. Y'all know what time it is, man. Big day tomorrow. We're about to find out who, where, when. There's a lot of speculation as to who is going to do what and where and all that good stuff. We have no idea. Not a whole lot of leaks happening in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? There was some speculation that the Bills might be playing overseas. As it looks like that's not happening. Thank goodness, because I was not a part of it. I wouldn't have been a fan of getting up at 9 a.m. You know what I mean? 11 a.m. Whatever time I would have had to get up to get to that. Nah, bro, I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? I want all my games watching these Bills in North America. That's it. Keep me up north. That's it, bro. So, folks, welcome to another edition of the Rico Report, brought to you by you know who, the Buffalo Fanatics. We here, and it's gonna be a fun one tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. Although it's a mundane Wednesday, normal day, but like the NFL just knows how to. They just know how to just take over the calendar. They really do. They spread out. They spread everything out that there's always something that's got the NFL on your screen, or you're talking about something. I mean, for crying out loud, back in the day, you just put the schedule out and that's it. Now it's an event. Now there's things to talk about. Now you get to figure out, all right, what games I want to go to. All right, that September game, Eagles, that might be intriguing. I mean, I doubt they'd make it that early, but you just never know with the NFL. So, folks, welcome to another edition. Let's get into it. This show, by the way, shout out to, you know what I mean, shout out to everybody tuned in right now. First and foremost, do me a favor, smash that like as you get in here. If you have not followed, if you have not subscribed to the channel, but you are a viewer, do me a favor, just hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe and get this thing going, man. So shout out to everybody tuned in. Richie Fresh, I see you. Bills Glazer, I see you, Mr. Glazer. I see you, brother. I see, it's Heath. What up, Heath? What up, Heath? Ryan Tungan. What up, Ryan? PPC fam, I see you, brother. I see everybody in here. Kyle Thompson. What's good? Kyle Thompson always showing love from good old Nova Scotia. Hey, listen, where in Nova Scotia you from, Kyle? Because you have not really revealed where you're at. You know what I mean? So let me know where you're at, man. We might be closer than we expect. We might even be able to catch us some lunch one day. You just never know these days, man. I mean, you better not be in Yarmouth. I ain't going on Yarmouth. I tell you that. I ain't going to Yarmouth. I ain't going. And if Yarmouth sounds far to you, it is. I mean, it's not really that far, but for Nova Scotia folk, it is far. If I'm from Ontario, so 3-hour drive, that's nothing, man. I was like, let's go. Let's roll. By the way, shout out to SA74. Shout out to SA74 from Germany. Listen, SA74. Guten Tag. I'd like to say Guten Tag, but I feel like Guten Tag, everybody just says Guten Tag. So give me something good that I can, spout out to my fellow German. You know what I mean, you Germans are built different, so I got a lot of respect for my German folk. So big shout out to y'all, man. And we'll go from there. My man, Kyle Thompson. Where Kyle Thompson say? Where are you from? Pictou. Pictou County. No, we're not far from each other, bro. Listen, we got to talk about Pictou, bro. Before we get into football, those two little young ones that's missing right now is breaking my heart. As a parent, your kids go missing, bro. It's breaking my heart. I'm not far from you, bro. I'm near the airport. So I'm not too far from you at all. So one of these days, man, when you head into town, hit your boy up. All right. Let's get to some football chatter before we get into here. But by the way, shout out to my man SA74. I gotta give you some love. Appreciate you. And we keep it rolling. Baby. That's how we start the show. So listen, schedule comes out tomorrow, and I'm here to talk about the opponents. We got opponents this year, and there are some pretty solid opponents that we'll be facing this year. And if we take a look here real quick. All right. There are quite a few games that the Bills we feel that we can be favored in a lot of these games. I mean, just look at the away games, right? Dolphins, Patriots, interesting. Jets, we got that. Pittsburgh, we should. Atlanta, give me that. Panthers, Cleveland, give me that. Houston, we need a payback. I need to see y'all again because that was an anomaly. There's no way you're going to do that to us again. And then you go to the home game. Dolphins, give me that. Patriots, give me that. Jets, give me that. Ravens, this is always a good one. The Bengals, woo. The Saints, give me that. The Bucks, KC, Eagle, bro. We got, although some people say we're going to run through this schedule, we got the 5th easiest schedule, so they're saying. Do you guys believe in that, by the way? Having the 5th easiest schedule, is that something that really is something that you guys truly fall into that trap? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't. The schedule's the schedule. The schedule's the schedule. The Bills, as we know, there's always some games that we got no business losing, and we do. And there's games where you're like, bro, this is gonna be a tough one, and we come in and we just look the dominant team. It's a crapshoot, man. Injuries happen. I mean, some guys break out. Just so much. There's so much. But I'm here to kind of go through the 5 most intriguing games that I feel that these Bills and the fans will absolutely love or dread. But there's 5 games on this schedule that comes out tomorrow. But of the 5 games, I'm ranking them. The at number 5, who do I have at number 5? And then obviously number 1. So before we get into all that, big shout out to you guys. If you guys are excited about tomorrow's reveal of the schedule, smash that like right now. Do me that favor. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it going. All right. By the way, big shout out to my man. Where I see you. Hold on. My man, hey, Slick Crook. I'm in East Atlanta, baby. Let's go. East Atlanta. All right. I see you, brother. Listen, we got Bills fans from all over the place, man. Germany, East Atlanta, East Buffalo. So what's up? Shout out to my mans from East Buffalo. Let's go, man. All right. Richie Fresh came over to Super Chat. Let me jump into that real quick. He goes, after seeing opponents, no overseas game, top 5 least traveled mileage schedule. You got me saying schedule. Stars looking aligned, baby. This is the season, Rico. Hit that horn. No, can't do it. Richie, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna hit it, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it because Richie. But I'm not gonna hit it because the stars are aligned. Bro, we thought the stars were aligned last year. Think about it. The Bills get to face the Kansas City Chiefs after they took down the Ravens. The Chiefs were winning 1-score games all year round. They were 15-1. They got the 1 seed. They're not as strong. Rashid Rice not there, right? An aging Travis Kelce, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we still lost that game. The stars were aligned, and we still lost that beat. Fam, I don't fall for that. I really don't. I want to. I want to be able to. I can't. I just can't do it. The schedule's the schedule. We'll see how that comes along, man. We'll see how that comes along. But golly, man. My man Kyle Thompson says, yo, definitely 100%. We'll have to catch a game and get some good eats. Listen, I got to tell you, I'm a game snob watcher, if that makes any sense. If I go to a football game, cool. I'm one of those people that just like to watch the game in the comforts of my own home. You're more than welcome, obviously. But I'm not much of a talker during the game. I want to focus on the game. My zone is here to have casual conversation. I'm not for that. Am I the only one? Am I the only Bills fan kind of like that? There's some people that like to socialize during the game. It's a good time. It's still a good time for me, but I don't like to talk. Unless we're up 3-4 scores. All right, man. What's your name again? You know what I mean? We get to talk like that. But bro, I'm in the zone. And if you're in my ear, bro, no. This conversation that we're having about nachos and how good the cheese is, bro, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. We'll talk about that afterwards. The game's on. Sometimes the wife will try to come down here, or my daughter will try to come down here. Are we winning? Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Just watch the game, and I'll tell you. Anyway, I digress. I got into my tangent there, but but you know what? Are the stars aligned? I don't believe in this whole stars being aligned business. It's just win one game at a freaking time. That's all I'm gonna say. But I love my man Richie. Richie gets it, man. I love it. By the way, my guy SA74, new member, of course, he is giving me something to say. Golly, first of all, that's what you can say though. He says, "Iche bliebe," right? Each, but you guys don't say each. It's ik or ik blieb for Irme, Bills fan. I don't know what the heck I just said. Ich bliebe for Irme. I hope that I pronounced that right. Was that a good enunciation? Is it itch or itch? Ik. Ik blieb. Ik blieb. Ik blieb voor. See, I'm speaking Spanish now. I can't do that to you. I'm mixing German and freaking Spanish. I'm rolling my R's. Germans don't roll their R's. They certainly do not. It's in the back of the throat. Back of the throat. Pause. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. So, folks, let's get right into it. Now, before we do get into this, all right, my man said, Rico, I call it the beginning of anxiety season, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. Listen, did I pronounce it right? SA, let me know. Let me know if I butchered it or if I was wrong. If I'm right, let me know. But give me some credit for I tried it, for my effort. All right, folks, the opponents, top 5. Which games are you looking forward to seeing? Which one's going to surprise you? So I had a hard time, you know what I mean, keeping it at 5. I was going to keep it at 4, but like 5 just seems like a right number. All right. So that being said, I was like, but there's one honorable mention. And I'm going to start with the honorable mention. And I'm looking at our opponents. And if I show you my screen, if you were to choose an honorable mention team that you're kind of looking forward to seeing, if you're looking at this list, would it be the Atlanta Falcons with Michael Penix? Is that one that's like, ooh, you know what? That might be a tough game. Is it the Pittsburgh Steelers? Is it Cleveland Brown with Shedeur Sanders? Could it be? Does he beat out and become the number 1 quarterback in Cleveland? Is it Houston? Is it the Saints? Tyler shook? He's going to have everybody shook? I don't get it. Let's talk about it. Let me know. So here's the deal. I'm going to jump right into it. Honorable mention. Game that I feel like, you know, this would be one that some folks should be talking about. And that's the Tampa freaking Bay Bucks. Listen. People hate on Baker Mayfield, whether they don't like his attitude, whether, you know what I'm saying, they didn't like him at Oklahoma. He's a pompous little XYZ, whatever you want to call Baker Mayfield. That boy he's a G. He can play. When he went to the Rams and they had him there for 2 or 3 days, learning the install and trying to get what's going down. And this brother started, and I think, what, did they win the game? Didn't they win that game? Bro, after 3 days, bro, you got to be the mental fortitude, the intelligence, the ability to retain information, verbiage, all that stuff. And then on top of that, get in the huddle and lead these guys that barely know you. By the way, you guys have been here all season long. My name's Baker. Let's roll. You got to be, you know, a tough son of a gun. And the Chiefs obviously got a little better defensively during the draft. You know what I mean? So they picked up some pieces, and I think they're going to be a contender in the NFC South yet again. And it's led by Baker, good coach at Todd Bowles. You got to give credit to the Tampa Bay Bucks. I think they're going to be all right. And they had a solid draft. So Tampa, honorable mention. Honorable mention. I think that's going to be a tougher game than, I mean, we anticipate. But we are the Buffalo Bills, and we're going to get after that ass. But I got to show them a little bit of respect. Should we not? Should we not show these guys a little bit of respect? Come on now. Talk to me. My man, Bills, Bets, and Beers, like that. He says, I know the season not started yet, and this shouldn't be a fear of something to think about. There shouldn't be a fear or something to think about. But another reason that the Chiefs can't get into the Super Bowl this year is they can't go 4 times in a row, bro. We ain't trying to have that. We ain't trying to see these guys do that. No, we're not. We're not. Definitely not. I agree. Bengals getting their ass kicked Sunday night. Let's go. Oh, maybe. My man, 10K Drippy says, yo, yeah, the Bucks game going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. No question about it. That's going to be a tough one. The last time I saw we played the Bucks, obviously it wasn't with Baker. It was Tom Brady, and we were getting our A spanked. Our behinds were getting spanked, but then Josh Allen said, you know what? No mass. We ain't just going to give up like that. Let's run it. And we started to mount a comeback, but it was just too little too late. And I think that's when something was just triggered in Josh. And this guy just became a even bigger G going forward. So that Bucks game is going to be something. So that, to me, is honorable mention, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do you guys agree? Would you have chosen somebody else in that position for the honorable mention? I think I'm pretty bang on in what I see there. So that being said, we're going to get that out of the way, and we are going to go to our number 5 team. Our number 5 team that I feel is going to be an intriguing game to watch. The New England Patriots. I don't care what anybody tells me. New England plays us tough every freaking time. Every single freaking time they play us tough, right? They were once the franchise. They were once that franchise that you wanted to just give them a 2-piece combo. But now the tables have turned. It's now the Bills that are the franchise, especially representing the AFC East. There's been a rivalry, whether you want to call it a rivalry or not. I mean, they've been whooping our tail for so long. So now we're getting our lick back. We are getting our lick back. But I will say this. Things have absolutely changed in New England. The fact that they got themselves a new head coach, that experiment that they tried with Jared Mayo went horribly wrong. They never respected that brother to begin with. They did him dirty. It was a joke. After 1 year, he's been sitting under the tutelage of Belichick, and then y'all oust him 1 year, knowing that Vrabel, which is a very good coach, by the way, is available. Y'all did that brother dirty. I don't want to hear nothing. So that being said, these Patriots is the number 5 team for me. Intriguing game. Why? A, coach. Coach Vrabel is a damn good coach. He's a smart coach. This guy, his ability to lead his guys, the ability to gain the respect from his players, and you're going to a defense that was already a solid defense, and now you bring Vrabel in to bring in his tough-minded mentality into New England, where he's familiar, he knows all the bro. That's a different squad. That's a different squad. You gotta give credit to Vrabel. So that Vrabel / McDermott tee off, where they're going back and forth, 2 big-time defensive-minded coaches going at it. One knows the other very well. Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. This team is going to be something to watch. You got to give respect to New England Patriots. I'm not going to sit here and not give them the respect. You got to give them the respect. At least on paper, it looks good. Let me keep rolling. I got my notes written down, so I'm going through it. Let me keep rolling. The rise of Drake May. Anytime you see a quarterback that's got size, that's mobile, that can run, that's got a cannon for an arm, watch out, Josh Allen. He's the next coming of Josh Allen. Every white quarterback that's got a little bit of athletic ability, you want to compare him to Josh Allen. And there we go. You got Drake May in Buffalo. You got Drake May in New England. Oh, by the way, they bring in Stephon Diggs like we don't see what's going on. You bring in Stephon Diggs, you have a hell of a draft. The Patriots had a heck of a draft. Harold Landry gets brought onto the team. You already have a nice defense already. You bring in Milton Williams. Oh, we see what the New England Patriots do. They loaded all the way up. Good for them. Good for them. Vrabel came through and said, I am sick of these Bills winning the East. We're about to shake things up. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this matchup goes down. We, the Bills, have to make Drake May look like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be made. Look, and you want to make him look like a you know what I'm saying? A Backstreet Boy. That's what you want to make him look like. Don't make Drake May look like, Mr. Drake from the 416. You know what I mean? Like he's killing it. I want him looking like a Backstreet Boy. That's what I want him looking like. We gonna make this guy run all over the place. But these guys are extremely intriguing. And here's my last one here. This has trap game written all over it. I don't care what anybody wants to tell me. This has trap game written all over it. If you think because Drake May's going through his second year, this, that, and the, nah, I'm not buying it. I'm giving these guys their respect. Oh, by the way, they got Mac Hollins over there too. I forgot about that. I mean, I got to give him a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? And I refuse to think that Diggs is washed up. Refuse. Won't do it. Can't do it. Don't do something like that. Don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this has all the makings of a trap game. But I think the Bills are smart enough to know a division game is a division game. They're tough regardless. But man, I see the analysts. Oh, we're picking the Bills for this one. Oh, we're picking the Bills for this one. The Bills. Vrabel's like, thank you. That's exactly where I want him to be. Boys, let's go. So to me, the number 5 most intriguing game is the Patriots. Opponents. One opponent that's going to be intriguing is the New England Patriots. What say you? Are you in or out on this one? In or out? Let me know. Does this give you the making of something that could be, or it's the New England Patriots? They still gotta go with a second-year quarterback that still wet behind the ears. In the words of Stephen A. Smith, still breast smelling like Similac. He's still a baby. He don't know what he's doing yet. We'll see. We'll absolutely see. But I still got some respect for the Patriots. Some might say I have too much respect for the Patriots. And some might say I do this all the time. You always give love to the Patriots. You always give love to the Jets. And you always don't want... Listen, man. Division games are tough. And they scare me. I don't care. I said it. Except for the Dolphins. The Dolphins, there's something about the Dolphins. It's the Dolphins. We own the Dolphins. You know, the noogie, the little brother. We own those cats. But listen, Gonzalez is not a joke. That boy can play. Gonzalez is a damn good corner. That defense loaded up. They really got some good points on there. So I'm going with this one. I like where I'm at with the Patriots being the number 5 team. By the way, I gotta shoot my man King Cam some love. Member for 16 months. What up, King Cam? If you guys are looking to become a member, it's very simple. Supportbf.com. Everything's right there. If not, you can go at the bottom of the chat. You'll notice if you want to become a member, I believe it's right there. My man King Cam says, our East dominance over the years give me the thought we don't lose to these guys. We got to keep it up. We just got to keep it up. We got to keep rolling. My man Richard Fresh says, you agree, Rico? Vrabel usually gives us a tough time with the Titans. Buddy, and this is going to be, I think this might be a better team with than what he had with the Titans, to be honest with you. And they're young. Bro. Watch out, man. They're going to be nice. All right. That's number 5. That is my number 5 squad. Let's roll to number 4. Who do you think is my number 4? I'll let you guys sound off in the chat. If you were to pick a number 4 opponent, that would be the most interesting and most intriguing game for these Bills. Who would you say they are? My man says week 1 versus the... Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't that be something? He gave us the Bengals week 1. My man, the breakdown says number 4, I give it to the Bengals. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. He says Panthers for some reason. Oh, Panther, okay. He says number 4, I give it to the Eagles. Oh, Eagles? All right. Number 4, Cincinnati. I see you guys coming. Number 4, Texans. That's not a bad one either. That's a good guess. Ooh, I don't know what that symbol is right now. Terrence Blanton. I don't know what that is. Oh, Eagles. Okay, that's an eagle. All right. Number 4, most intriguing on my list, the Baltimore Ravens. The freaking Baltimore Ravens. Let me tell you something, man. Clash of the quarterbacks. You know it. Lamar Jackson, athletic. Freak. Josh Allen, beast. Big boy. Improvisation like a mother. That dude. Those two going back at it. Who makes the least amount of mistakes? That's who usually takes this game. And if there's a factor, it's usually, if it's not about Lamar, it's about their defense usually holding them down. That last year, their defense was okay. Typically, they're legit. But to me, the clash of quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, you got 2 MVP caliber quarterbacks. You got a 2-time MVP. Now you got a 1-time MVP in my man Josh. So now you got 2 MVPs going at it. That's another narrative that's going to be going out there. That's number 1. Dynamic. Josh Allen, strong arm, elite mobility, the ability to take over games. They both have that ability to take over games. 2 different styles, but they impact their team so much. Number 4 for me, the Baltimore Ravens. Harbaugh v. McDermott. Both tenured guys. Both have been in the league a long time. Both are respected. Both are respected on their team. I mean, Sean McDermott's with the fourth most tenured coach in the game. Bro, they've been around a long time. They're respected. And this matchup, whenever they does happen, I think this is the fourth best matchup going into this league. You got Lamar coming back. You got Flowers coming back. They added some guys on defense. Malachi Starks is calling out Josh Allen. The nerve, first and foremost. That boy's still wet behind his ears, and he's saying, yo, give me Josh. I love the boldness, but be careful what you wish for, young buck. People have done that before, and they felt the wrath. They felt the wrath. Go ask my boy Jalen Ramsey. I mean, you tell me. You tell me. All sassied up. Don't do that to yourself, Malachi Starks. You put pressure on your defense to hold, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to hold you accountable for what you talk about, because Josh, he hears it all. And if he doesn't hear it, he going to hear it from us. But to me, that's the number 4 matchup. That's the number 4 matchup. Harbaugh, McDermott, Lamar, Josh. Playoff implications. Folks, you already know what time it is, man. They got us in the regular season, but when it really counts, the knock on the Ravens and Lamar Jackson is he can't get it done in the playoffs. He can't. The proof is in the pudding. Just look at the record. And right now, 2 significant losses to the Bills. Set them boys packing. Lamar was heated. You don't think that they coming to make this personal? Nah, bro, we making this personal. Y'all knocked us out. Y'all went and lost to the freaking Chiefs. We would have took down the Chiefs. That's what they're saying. Woo! And then you got Malachi Stark, the rookie talking ish. That's it. That their defense is going to be good this year. Don't get me wrong. You got 2 high caliber safeties in Hamilton, and now you got Malachi Starks talking his ish. Oh, hell no. Lamar, Josh, Harbaugh, McDermott, playoffs. Bro, there's a lot riding on this one. This is a good one. To me, this is number 4 on the list. Why I have it at number 4? You got to make something happen in the playoffs. You got to. And you haven't. And I know y'all going to try. Regular season is cute. Trust me, we know all about regular season. You can do all you want to do regular season, but when it counts in the playoffs, where you at? I didn't think so. Yeah, by the way, Malachi Starks is already bumping his gums. Too early, bro. I like it. I like that. He's putting it out on Jump Street right off the rip. So we got to make it our business to shut that thing down. So number 4, the Baltimore Ravens. Let's roll. Who do you think I have as my number 3? Who is my number 3 most intriguing matchup for the Bills? The opponent, because we don't know the schedule yet. We're looking at the opponent. Who is it? Who stands out? Who do I have at number 3? Who would you have at number 3? Ryan Tungen says, yo, you know what? Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals at 3. Richie says Cincinnati. Got to give me Cincy. Give me Cincy at 3. That's not a bad guess. Give me Washington. Ooh. First of all, is Washington even on our schedule? To be honest with you, I don't even know if they're on our schedule. I didn't see that. Did I miss? Did I cut off my angle here? My man said, give me the Chiefs at 3. Eagles at 3. Bengals at 3. Ladies and gentlemen, those are fire guesses. I'm going to tell you right now. Give me Cincy at 3. Give me Cincy at 3. Let me tell you why. Let's start with this. It's going to be star-studded. Joe Burrow. Joe Shiesty. You know what I mean? He put the Shiesty on. He's calm, cool, collected. That boy is Mr. Cool. They call him Joe Cool for no. You ain't gonna rattle that boy. You're not gonna rattle him. You're absolutely not gonna rattle him. And then you got Josh, energetic. You know what I'm saying? Just improvisation. You got 2 completely different style of quarterback. Josh is still cool under the pillow, but my man will get out the pocket. And sometimes people say he's a bit sugar high Josh. I don't believe he's sugar high Josh no more. I think I do what I want to do because I can. And both of these dudes do what they want to do because they can. And there's something about Joe Burrow that got Cincinnati fans just, bro, y'all lucky Cincinnati didn't make it to the playoffs. And I agree with them. I completely agree with them. Cincinnati would have been one of the most dangerous teams had they been able to enter the playoffs. And I would not have liked to see the Cincinnati Bengals. Although their defense was buns, but their offense was absolutely cooking. And defensively in the playoffs, we don't do well. The Bengals would have been a problem. Let me keep rolling. We need revenge on these Cincinnati Bengals. Bro, every time I think of the Bengals, I think of the playoff game at home in the snow where people thought, this is us. This is it. The stars are aligned. We got what we wanted at home, and we get waxed. Josh Allen didn't show up. The defense didn't show up. Stephon Diggs didn't show up. I don't know where the heck Gabe Davis was. None of these boys showed up. This was an embarrassment. I remember that game, and I hate it. The Cincinnati Bengals is going to be an intriguing game. Sweet Lou, for some reason, the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals, this brother just has our number. This guy just has a number, and they keep playing with Trey Hendrickson, and they don't want to pay that brother. We'll take it. Shoot, if we can find a way to bring that brother over on our side, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. But they keep playing with that brother, man. But anyway, that's not my problem. That's their problem. But the Cincinnati Bengals are always going to be a thorn in our side. And this is going to be playoff atmosphere where you put the Bills, Cincinnati week 1, Cincinnati week 6, Cincinnati week 14, bro, it's going to be fireworks no matter how you want to look at it. You got two of the best quarterbacks in the game, 2 top 5 quarterbacks. You got T. Higgins. You got Jamar Chase. I had one of the best seasons of his career, if not the best season of his career. They got a young running back that's doing the damn thing, young Canadian. Shout out to him. They added some nice defensive pieces, nice in the draft. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This Bengals out. Actually, I don't want to say it's gonna be fun because they have our number, so it's not gonna be fun. I'm not looking forward to this at all. That's why we need a receiver. We need this. No, we need defense because we go up against T. Higgins and Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. We need to put something together. Thank goodness we got some speed. We got instinctual rookie corner in Harrison, and we'll see how he does. You got a guy that's ready to go in Benford. So at least we can match up. And then we let the pieces fall where they do. But you got to be able to cover. You got to be able to cover. And this is why this is the number 3 matchup for me. Allen, Burrow. The revenge game. We need the revenge over these guys, man. Don't forget, we had the whole DeMar Hamlin thing go down. We thought we were inspired. We were ready to go. We were making T-shirts and chains, and then we get waxed. Woo! Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. It was embarrassing. It was absolutely embarrassing. This is likely going to be a playoff scenario when these two face off. Whether you choose the week is happening. So number 3 for me, the Cincinnati freaking Bengals. How y'all feel about that? Are y'all in? You guys out? Are y'all feeling that? Should it have been somebody else? Let's roll. That's my number 3. Here we go. Number 3 down in the books. Who's number 2? Who do we have as the number 2 most intriguing opponent for these Bills in 2025? Who you guys got? Who you guys got? Talk to me now. My man said, sounds right to me, Rico. Sounds right to me. My man Trojan says, yo, Jets, Bills, week 18. Bills, Jets, week 12. Is that out? Or is that you guys are just saying that? Because I know there hasn't been too many leaks, but if that's a leak, cool. I haven't seen any leak. I'm going to take a look online soon. We're going to scroll together and see what's happening. My man said, the breakdown says, yo, we're getting smoked. We were getting smoked in the DeMar game as well as before it got canceled. They just always match up poorly for us, buddy. The DeMar game, we were about to get worked. I'm telling you right now, we were gonna get worked. I'm telling you, we're gonna get worked, and then we got worked more in the playoffs, buddy. We just did not match up well. We didn't have answers. I'll never forget that game, man. The snow started coming down, walking into the stadium, and then we got dog walked, buddy. We didn't just get dog walked. Buddy, they did it worse to us. All right, here we go. Number 2, most intriguing team opponent that we were going to face. My man Ryan says, got to be the Eagles. Kyle's like, yep, got to be the Eagles. Richie's text, yo, give me the Texans. My man said it's Chiefs, Eagles to be number 1. KC, someone said the Bucks were my honorable mention. The Bucks were my honorable mention. Somebody said that's a league schedule. We're gonna take a look at the league schedule together and see what takes place. Here we go. Number 2, most intriguing opponent that the Bills will face. The Philadelphia Eagles. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. This one right here, it screams to me measuring stick. You want to find out what's up? You want to find out what's going on? You want to find out where your team sits? This is the game to figure it out, because it's not like they got worse. They're probably still on par. They lost a couple faces on the defensive side of the ball. I get it. Milton Williams going to the Patriots, I believe. And I think was Josh Sweat, I think went to Arizona Cardinals, I believe. But they still got some dogs on that team. Jordan Davis, last I checked, is still there. Yeah, he's a big boy. That's a squad. So if the Bills want to figure out where they're at, I don't know where they're going to make the Bills face the Eagles. Do you do it early? Do you do it in the middle of the season? Please don't make us go Bengals, Chiefs, Eagles. A big FU from me as a Bills fan to the schedule makers. If you a-holes decide to go Chiefs, Eagles, Bengals, yo, y'all ain't ish. You guys are not. Oh, yo, you got beef with me if that makes you. I'll cuss y'all out. Don't do that. And don't sneak in a Saints in the middle of that to try to mask it. Eagles, Bengals, Saints, Chiefs. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that's the type of shit the NFL would do. Sprinkle in a team that, you know what I mean, that the Bills should be able to handle. No. Spread them things out. But that's not how they do it. They've done it to us before. The last 2 years, they've given us a gauntlet of teams back to back to back. Like, I hate it. It's great in a way because it lets you know, okay, get these opponents out of the way now, see where you are, and you got time to improve for the rest of the year. And hopefully you see these guys in the playoffs. I like that storyline and narrative, but I don't like it for my heart. My heart can't take that mess. Sitting at the edge of my seat all day. Look, you see my couch. My couch, the cushion at the edge of the seat is damn near, because I'm on the edge. I'm like sitting there going, I'm sick of it. Spread it out. Spread it out, damn it. I'm sick of having trying to sit here and just watch the gauntlet in the middle of the season. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. So the Eagles, great matchup at number 2. I think it's going to be one of the tougher ones. It's a measuring stick. And you got 2 of the best quarterbacks in the game. You got a Super Bowl winner in Jalen Hurts. You got an MVP in Josh, but Josh is yet to get to the dance. You got to get to the dance, man. You got to get to the dance. And if you don't get to the dance, you're always going to be ridiculed. When's Josh Allen going to get to the playoffs? When's he going to get over the hump? It's always that. So now it's Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts. One guy that's multiple Super Bowl winner and one guy, what is it, multiple? The Eagles? Yeah, multiple Super Bowl winner. And now you're sitting here, Josh Allen hasn't been. And now you got these two going up against it. Now, I will say this. The last time the Bills played the Eagles, it was right to the end. It was a 37-34 game. We were toe-to-toe with these boys. But that's a far different team from the Bills and a far different team from the Eagles. Now you got to deal with Saquon. Now you got to deal with A.J. Brown. That gives us problems every time we play him. Devontae Smith. That defense, Cooper DeJean, Quintana Bay, and Quinyon Mitchell. Didn't they get Nick Amiwari on that squad too? Defensive front nasty. One of the better linebackers in the game in I think, Bowman. Fam. The Eagles are going to be nice, but that's the number 2 for me. Most importantly, you got one of the 2 best fan bases in the freaking NFL. You got the Eagles fans that are ruthless, nasty work, all of that. And then you got Bills Mafia. Piss us off, you go through a table. We win, you go through a table. We lose, you're probably drinking out of a bowling ball, or you're dumping a beer down some lady's behind, and you'll never know what you get with Bills Mafia. You just never know. You just never know. You're all over the place. We are all over the place. But you got the 2 biggest fan bases, bro, and it's in Buffalo. Bro, we better bring it. Bills Mafia is an edge, especially the last game of the last season in the stadium, bro. Every game's going to be lit. Let's go, man. Let's go. Eagles, Bills. That's the number 2 matchup. Who's number 1? If you guys were to guess the number 1 matchup for the Bills going into 2025, the most intriguing matchup, if you guys were to take a wild guess, who would you guys think it is? You think it's the Bucks? Should it be the Bucks? You think it's going to be the Bucks? My man said, no need to ask, man. You already know what time it is. Is it the Chiefs? You think it's the Chiefs? Could be the Colts. Maybe it's the Saints. Could be the Steelers. That'd be an intriguing one. Cleveland Brown, Shedeur Sanders, Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? They got that Graham, Mason Graham. Bro, that's a tough team. David Njoku. The worst thing about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl is that we all have to play. Sorry, that we all have to play make believe that Hurt is an elite QB now. I mean, shoot, he's nice, man. He's nice. He is nice. You can't take it away from him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna make you wait. I'm not gonna make you wait. You already know what time it is, man. It's freaking Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, we don't need to tell you diddly squat about this game. This game right here, whether you make us play these chumps week 3, week 6, 9, 12, 15, whatever, it's always going to be a freaking game. First things first, modern day rivalry, straight up. Mahomes, Allen, Mahomes, McDermott, Reed, McDermott. It's always fireworks for these two. No matter how and where, it's fireworks. No question. The problem is, we can't take care of business in the playoffs. Playoffs? Yes. We can't. We have a hard time. Call it what you want to call it. The only excuse I can give is the first matchup against these guys in the AFC Championship game. We weren't ready. We just weren't ready. It just looked like two teams. One was the more prepared team and the better team. We were out-coached, outplayed, out-hustled, out everything. 13 seconds. Oh, don't get me started on that. And then we got Tyler Bass. Wide. Finished the rest. Last game, last year. We can't surely go 0-4. The Chiefs are nowhere near what they have been. They were barely getting the wins over the teams they were winning against. He had probably one of the worst receiving cores in the league in Pat Mahomes. Barely getting these wins, but yet 15-1, or 16-2, whatever the hell they finished the season with. AFC Championship game the way we wanted it. Ball in Josh Allen's hands with less than 3 minutes to go. Go get it, Josh Allen. Go get it. We don't go get it. They sat us down and said, nah, you ain't ready for this. This is the big boy table. Go sit your ass down over there. And we had no choice but to pick up our plate and go sit at the kids' table. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Get up the table. I'm glad you made it. You made it to the dance. You can sit down. By the way, we're about to take over. Go sit down next to the Bengals. Go sit down next to the Ravens because I got stuff to go handle. And every time I go back to thinking about that game is the amount of attempts to try to get the tush push going the same direction, the same count, the same everything, and we failed every freaking time. And when it counts, the refs say, nah, we ain't gonna give that to you. We could have had the drive extended. But that's our luck. The Bills are 0-4 against the Kansas City Chiefs. You damn right this game is going to be one that we're all paying attention to. But this is no different than what I just said about the Bengals. Excuse me, the Ravens. You can have the regular season all you want. It's a playoff that when it counts, it counts. So when you talk about the Ravens and Bills, all they're going to say is Lamar can't get it done. When you talk about the Chiefs and the Bills, Josh can't get it done. But here's the crazy part. Josh is never the freaking issue. It's always an external factor, i.e. the defense. They always freaking break. They falter. They can't hold their water. Christian Benford goes down, it's a wrap. You bring in Kyer freaking Elam that's no longer even on the team right now. It was over with. It was over. Bro, we couldn't stop these guys, man. And it sucks. And here's the thing. We gave the ball back to Josh. And this is the one time that we're like, okay, this might be it. Go and do it, Josh. And we can't. That was it. That was it. Yo, this is how you want it. Down by less than a touchdown. Josh, 3 minutes left. You got the ball. Get into your 3-minute offense. Let's go. Play calling was doo-doo. Execution was doo-doo. Collective loss once again. 0-4 to the Chiefs in the playoffs. You damn right this is the number one game that we are going to want to watch. And there's a lot of intrigue in this game. And it's always fireworks. It's always fireworks. There's an emotional attachment to this game. High stakes. Chances are it's going to be probably game of the year. Yet again. Always is. There's emotional baggage going into this game. That's something that sucks, bro. The emotional baggage, the high stakes, right? And that's what it is, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys in agreement with these 5 games? Let's recap. Number 5, the New England Patriots. Something tells me these guys will be better than anticipated. Better than anticipated, and they're going to bring it to the Bills. Why? Because we're 5-time division champs. 5-time division champs. They certainly don't want to see us do it 6 times. And they certainly are not trying to get swept. Number 4, the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore freaking Ravens. Y'all do great in the regular season. That's for sure. 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry. Flowers, Bateman. Malachi Starks talking a whole bunch of junk. He hasn't even played a damn snap yet in the NFL. You better chill out, young buck. I don't care that you went to Georgia. It's the NFL now, boy. Baltimore Ravens, number 4. Number 3, Cincinnati Bengals. Can't stand them. That's the one team that I can't stand. I hate the Chiefs. Hate the Patriots. Hate the Jets. Cincinnati is the team that just, they bug me because they just match up so freaking well against us. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, that's a nasty lineup. You got to slow these boys down. Max Harrison, Christian Benford, thank goodness we got some guys that can stay toe-to-toe, that got the speed, that got the instincts. You got one of the better corners in the game in Benford, and you got a young corner That's got speed. That's got instincts. We're gonna see how it all shakes out. This is the NFL. Not everything is a guarantee that they'll do well. You hope that happens. You hope it's not a second Kyer Elam situation. Highly doubt it is. But that's why we went deep at the defensive tackle position on the defensive line and went deep at corner. We're not playing around this year, man. We got to be able to keep up with these receivers that we're going to be facing. Number 3, Cincinnati Bengals. Number 2, Philadelphia Eagles. Need I say more? Jalen, Barkley, Brown, Smith, Carter, Jordan Davis. Bro, I think his name is the middle linebacker, Bowman, I believe. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. I don't got to tell you anymore. That's going to be a game. That's going to be a game. I think this might be this was a tough one between the Chiefs and the Eagles. I mean, look, both these two damn teams went to the Super Bowl. So there's your barometer right there. And then last but not least, the freaking Kansas City Chiefs. Need I say more about the KC Chiefs? Folks, top 5 games. What say you? What say you? Let me get into this chat real quick, and let's keep it rolling here. Season B says, yo, Rico, I've got to come on a live video with you for the last 2 seasons. You're going to get me on a live with you for 3rd season. Hey, man. Yeah, actually, we've done this a couple times. Yeah, well, listen, we got all off season, brother. We got all off season. There's going to be a time that we get together, brother. I promise you that. Promise you that. Keep me accountable. Keep me accountable. My man, the breakdown says, still getting Kyer Elam flashbacks of covering Worthy running like he was stuck in maple syrup. Bro, I just can't get over when Juju Smith-Schuster put him in a freaking blender and this boy went freaking stumbling. Of all guys, Juju Smith-Schuster, you kidding me? Nah. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. My man Bartek says, yo, I think the Bengals game is bigger. Listen, every one of these games are bigger. I had to rank them from the most intriguing opponents that we're going to face. There's some other intriguing ones. I think the Bucs is a very intriguing one myself. I was battling with the Bucs, or is it the Patriots? Bucs or Patriots? But I think the Patriots, we play them in the division. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. My man Ryan Tucker said, yo, this year will be different. Clean sweep of the Chiefs. Man, oh man. My man said, yo, Vrabel versus Reed is the new rivalry. Can you believe that? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. By the way, my girl Laura says, I remember dying inside when they beat us last year. Bro, we were all dying inside. All of us were dying inside, especially because it was turning out the way we wanted to. 2 minutes left in the game, clutch Josh Allen with the ball in his hands. Let's go, man. We went nowhere. Let's go where? Back home to Buffalo? Gross. Absolutely gross. The key this year is to get the number 1 seed. Get the number 1 seed. And according to some, they feel that this schedule is favorable to the Bills. So we'll see. We shall see. We did take their undefeated season, but still pain. Oh, yeah, we made them we certainly put that one L on them, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter whatsoever. Minnesota versus New York finals for sure. Ooh, you talking about the Knicks? The Knicks look good, bro. The Knicks look good. Sidebar. The Knicks look good. And please, ladies and gentlemen, do not sleep on Indiana Pacers. Don't sleep on the Indiana Pacers. But Minnesota, on the other hand, my favorite player in the NBA right now is Anthony Edwards. That boy just gives me old school NBA. I don't like you when we're on the court. I'm here to crush your skull, dunk on your head top, and send you packing. That boy is a slayer. That boy is a slayer, man. He's taking all the Giants down. Love it. And I hope they freaking beat Minnesota. They beat the Denver freaking. I don't want Denver to win whatsoever. Ugh, I can't stand Denver. We have a Palmer now, though, so we're good, Rico. I got to ask y'all a question real quick. What is the fascination with not liking the Palmer signing? Why is that the case? Because he only had not even over 700 yards for the Chargers. He was receiver 3. What you mean? He's always been. It was Keenan and Mike. Last year, Lav McConkey and who was it? And Mike, until Mike got hurt. And then Quentin Johnson. I think Quentin Johnson was over there as well. He was never like the bona fide number one guy. Here, he becomes the bona fide number one guy. And let's not forget, you're playing with Josh Allen. Let's not forget, you're also giving Josh Allen a guy that is an extremely great route runner. Take a look at what this guy is able to do when he's in his ability to run his routes. Look at the win rate, the win rate. On post, 22%. Corners, 20%. The outs, the digs, 36%. Comeback or curl, 42%. Bro, that boy nice like that. Look at his route percentage. Look what he runs it all. He runs it all. And you're about to give that to Josh Allen, but you don't like it? Why? What's the reason for not liking it? I can understand. Because you don't know much about him, or I don't know if you've watched so much film that you feel like, yo, he's overrated. Like, what is it? Is it just because he's coming from the Chargers and statistically he's not being great? Can y'all forget who he's going to? Yo, was Cole Beasley ever a guy that was like, oh, that boy nice? Was John Brown ever a guy that was, oh, that boy nice? He had 1,000-yard season. That's it. He came to Buffalo. You saw what he did. Cole Beasley came to Buffalo. You saw what he did. Come on now. Yo, you come to Josh, you're going to have success, especially because you're going to be a featured receiver. I know everybody eats, but there's going to be the time where we need someone to gain separation on a daily basis. And this is what this guy does. But nah, man, he ain't even nice, man. We don't got nobody. We ain't got nobody, man. We only got Keon Coleman. We only got Josh Palmer and Khalil Shakir. He's the only guy we have is Khalil Shakir. Yo, I'm sick of y'all that keep. I'm not even getting on Walter. It's not just Walter. I see it all. I read it all the time. Walter just happens to be the one to remind me. Thank you, Walter. I just can't stand it, man. And then the same cats that are talking about we don't got nobody. And when Palmer starts having a damn good season, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah. This jaw, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice. Trust me, he's gonna be nice. Y'all see you guys will see for yourself. When he starts having that game where Josh is building that chemistry, you guys will be all right. The same folks that were bagging on Mac Hollins. Oh, we brought in Mac Hollins. You see what kind of year he had with the Atlanta Falcons? What a bum. Same ones that were like, oh man, why didn't we sign him back to the team? We should have signed him. We let him go to the Patriots. Cry baby. But yet, y'all are crying for Mac Hollins. That's a not as good a receiver as Palmer. Nah, y'all are tripping, man. Look at Mac Hollins. He's walking bare feet. Come on, fam. Honestly, I don't get it. Somebody said, wow, Rodgers to the Saints. Is this true? Rodgers to the Saints. No freaking way. By the way, I gotta Richie, my man Richie Fresh says, yo, Rico, I agree. AFC champ game wasn't on Allen, but his first two passes, he looked shook. Yeah, he definitely did. No question. To me, it's all mental at this point. We've proven we can beat KC. For sure. We absolutely can beat KC. We can play with KC. We played them long enough. They're like a division opponent. We just can't get it done. We just can't get it freaking done, man. We just can't get it done. Yo, Pacers are nice. Do not sleep on the Pacers. The Pacers are nice. Halliburton is that dude. I was one of the guys that thought, yeah, he's cool, but he's nice like that. He's nice. By the way, Brock Campbell, Palmer going to pop off with Josh throwing the rock. You damn right he is. Quote me on it. And if I'm not right, throw me on that freezing cold takes. I'm telling you, he's going to be nice. And you guys are going to be sitting here and go, I guess. No. Don't I guess. Be like, that's my guy. Start rocking for your boy. Yo, he's on the Bills now. There's no point in that could be a nice. Get out of here. Come on now. My man Season B says, yo, Rico, you still got that bell for when people join? Kind of want to hear it right now. Hey, man. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know how to get that bell rung. You know what it is. My man Walter comes back and says, yo, all those stats amounted to what exactly? It seems like Hardy all over again, where we talked about him averaging 4 yards of separation. Hardy. Ain't nobody was talking about Hardy about no damn 4 yards of separation. I don't remember that. Not one bit. You know what I do remember? When Josh Allen first came into the league, they were giving him guys like Benjamin and Andre Holmes and freaking Brown from the Panthers. It was all Panthers fest. And that didn't do anything for him. And then when they brought guys that can actually get separation, that's when Josh became Josh. And then they got himself a bona fide number one receiver in Stephon Diggs. He skyrocketed. And now they've figured out that the way to get to unleash Josh is to get him a separator. You got one in the middle of Khalil Shakir. I need to see more from Khalil Shakir. And you have one that can get downfield and an X receiver. That's what you got. Who was your X receiver last year? Can you guys name one? Can you guys name our X receiver last year? Who was it? Was it Keon Coleman? Was it Mac Hollins? Was it Curtis Samuel? Who was it? I mean, that's why we went out and got Amari Cooper, wasn't it? So now that we got it, y'all don't like it. That's what we were missing last year. We were missing that. We were missing an X that can get separation. We didn't get that. So now we do. And we cry. We still crying? I don't want to hear it. I ain't trying to hear you crying. I ain't trying to hear it. My man, the breakdown says, hey, I think because he's never been a number one or a big name guy is most people's reservations on him. Even despite the fact that Josh improves in receivers, I think people are waiting to see it to believe it. Of course, they got no faith. That's the problem. They need to see it first. They need to see like 6 games in and be like, oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. Let's wait till camp. Let's wait till camp. This is what I predict will happen. Camp will start, and then you're gonna see a couple beat writers say, hey man, we're starting to see really good traction between Josh Palmer and Josh Allen. The two Joshes are really clicking. There was a deep ball and Josh, just him and them talking, and after practice they were getting together. Bro, once that little article comes out, you guys will eat it in like flies, and then you guys are spewed out. I can't wait to see Josh Palmer and Josh Allen go at it. They're gonna kill it. Just have faith, man. It's gonna happen. We're gonna be all right. My man Zebob's like, Cook, Walt, get him, Walt, get him. I know y'all want to sit here and sit here and not want to appreciate that we got a receiver that can run routes and get separation. That's what Josh wants. That's what Josh needs. No, he needs speed. When's the last time we had that we brought a guy that was strictly there for speed? I'm trying to remember for Josh, where it was I think it was John Brown. John Brown was known for his speed. I think it was John Brown was known for his speed. I think that was the only one. If I'm wrong, let me know if there was anybody else that we brought in strictly for speed for Josh. I think John Brown could be the only one. By the way, my man Zeba says, schedule review party tomorrow. He's stoked. Make sure you come and hang with us 7:30 p.m. Let's go. Listen, we're gonna have it. We're gonna be doing predictions. We're gonna see how many games we win. Is it 11.5? Are we going above? Are we going below? Are we doing 9 games? It's gonna be one of those games where we're going undefeated. I know exactly what Pierre's gonna say. Pierre's saying we're going 17-0. I know it. He says it every year. Maybe we might be there. By the way, shout out to my guy Season Beast. Let me give it to him one more time because I'm nice like that. Give it to me. My man Season Beast. Welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. It's been a while since I've said that. Shout out to my guy Season Beast for coming through. SA. Yeah, we got SA in the building and we got Season Beast. Let's go, man. Let's go. My man said Hardy was underutilized, undersized, all that good stuff. It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? Call it what you want. Call it what you want. By the way, Ryan Tungan comes in and says, Rico, hey, you know what? Appreciate Ryan Tungan coming in and showing some love like that. You love it. I love it, and I appreciate it. It's much appreciated. Folks, let me tell you something. When y'all give up your hard-earned dollars just to show some love, and you appreciate the content that's taking place, it makes me go harder at what I do. And that's why tomorrow when me and Zeba go at it, it's going to be fun. So you better show up tomorrow for the scheduled release. Let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it rolling. My man 10K Drippy, what up, Drip? Says, yo, you give Dable a Hardy or a Palmer, he'd scheme them open. Shit, he did that with Gabe Davis. Play calling also matters, but I prefer to reserve judgment on Palmer. Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up. I'm so glad you brought this up, because there has to be a level of accountability put on our our offensive coordinator in Joe Brady. Because call it what you want to call it. Before Joe Brady showed up, Josh and Diggs didn't really have disconnect. They didn't have disconnect because we knew what it was. These two just were they were just locked in. But then there was something that took place that just wasn't working. So we moved on and brought in Joe Brady. And Joe Brady had a whole different mentality. I don't care who you are. All I care is you get open and do what the system wants us to do. And by the way, we're going to be a balanced team. Nobody's just going to know that we just throw the rock all day. And the answer is in the pudding, because last year we became the first team to have a balanced run TD to pass TD ratio, 30 and 30. Never been done before. The Bills did it. So you gotta show love to what Brady's done. But Brady, you gotta know who your dogs are, though. You gotta put some package together for your dogs. You gotta do that. You can't just rely on Josh to, do what he's got to do. Put some packages together. Like, you got to put more packages together for a guy like Keon Coleman. It sucks that he got hurt, but you got to put some packages together. You got to put some packages for a guy like Curtis Samuel that you brought in, that you've had history with, but yet we don't utilize him until the end. Now, call it what you want to call it. He was banged up. He was this, down the third. Well, this year, I don't want to hear it. I need to see spreading the ball out is great, but I need to see there's got to be a pecking order. Let me tell you something. In this house, everybody eats. My daughter eats. My wife eats. My son eats. But you know who gets a little bit more on their plate? Daddy does. Daddy gets a little bit more on the plate. It's just known. It's just what it is. Oh, you're going to eat. You're going to eat too. Everybody's going to eat. But there's going to be a larger portion for Daddy. So I like the fact that everybody eats, but you've got to cut the portions and give a little bit more to those that can take in more. So this year, bro, accountability has to go up for Joe Brady, but accountability has to go up for some of these guys on the squad. Bro, you want to play? You want to win? You want to show me something, man. Show me that you can earn more on your plate. But you got to find that guy, Joe Brady. Don't let just Josh, whoever's open is cool. It's cool. I get it. But when crunch time comes, I want to be able to go to my guy that can get it. This is where, in a sense, I miss Diggs. Because when crunch time came, you knew who he was going for. I.e., Detroit Lions, Buffalo. Back, 3 years ago, was it? 3 or 4 years ago? The Bills are down. The Bills are down. Josh Allen's got a effed up shoulder. We need a big play. It was like 3rd and 17, something stupid. You know who the ball's going to. It's not going to anybody else but Diggs. And guess what? Diggs down the middle with a rifle from Josh Allen. Because you know. This last year, you're like, oh, who's it going to go to? Is it Kincaid? Is it going to be Dawson Knox? Is it Curtis Samuel? It's intriguing that he can throw to everybody, because at one point, Josh is throwing the football and touchdown pass to almost everybody on the roster. Cool. But I need my guy to step up when it's time. I need Josh to be like, I got you. Let's roll. Isn't that what we want to see? Where when push comes to shove, because that's what you guys were bitching for this offseason. We don't have that guy. Well, then it needs to be established. I want it established. Everyone's going to eat. I get it. But Joe Brady, please figure it out where push these guys, man. I need one of y'all in this freaking receiver room to step up and be the guy, because I want everybody to eat, but somebody's gonna get a little more meat on their plate, a little more carbs on their plate, a little bit more. I'll get you some dessert at the same time. If you catch what I'm saying, smash that like, because it comes down to it. When Joe Burrow wants to make a freaking play, yo, where's Jamar? Jamar, where you at? Let's go. Now, I ain't saying we got no Jamar. And I'm a realist. I ain't saying we got no T. Higgins. But we do have Josh Allen. We do have the former freaking MVP on the squad. So we can make that shit happen. We can. By the way, my man said the last speed guy we had was Isaiah McKenzie. And I'll tell you right now, when Isaiah McKenzie came to the squad from Denver, when we traded for him, he sparked the offense. He certainly did spark the offense. You can't even hate on that. And then I guess call it what you want. It got played out. I'm not sure. We'll see. Richie Fresh says, yo, see that farewell video today? Got me in my feels. I did not see the farewell video. Let's go have a look and just and take a look see. Rico says, Daddy does. Well, it's damn true. Daddy gets a bigger portion. It's just what it is. Josh Allen equals a heaping plate. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, make Josh Allen the freaking the guy that's serving up. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that this year, one of these guys steps up and says, I want a bit. I mean, I understand everybody eats and stuff like that, but I want a little bit more. We still need that little bit of alpha in the receiver room. I like everybody kumbayaing. It's cool. You want some? Yeah, you can have some. You want some? You want my biscuit? I need someone to say, you're not getting some of my biscuit. That's what I need. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, hit that like. Only some will know what I'm referring to. You going to eat your cornbread? You're not giving this cornbread. You're not getting my cornbread because I want to eat my own cornbread. If you guys know what I'm talking about, hit that like. I need someone to say, no, you're not getting my cornbread. That's what I want. Anyway, let me get on to my next point here. By the way, you'll find that farewell video easily. Play it in the chat. No, I'll find it for you guys. I'll play it out. I'll play it up for you guys. Let me find it. The farewell video, eh? I'll find that. So if you guys have enjoyed this, thank you, John Blackman. Thank you, John Blackman. One of my favorite movies, by the way. You gonna eat your cornbread? I mean, you can have it. I don't want it. You gonna give that cornbread? You gonna give something else up? Love it. Let me keep it rolling here. Let me keep it rolling. So as I'm looking for this farewell video, yo, shout out to the Celtics, man. They tried, valiant effort. You got my man busting his Achilles tendon. Yo, I feel like the Achilles tendons is just, it's too much, man. Too many people are getting busted. But Tyler Halliburton, man, shout out to Tyler Halliburton, man. That boy can play. Source Bo Nix and the Broncos will open the season at home against the Titans. Ooh, that should be fun. What expected to be Cam Ward's NFL debut. That should be a fun one. Titans Broncos. How about that one? All right, let me find this this video here, and we'll go from there. So if you guys are enjoying the show, do me a favor. You know what to do. Smash that like. If you guys have not smashed the like, let's get this video. Let's get this stream to 125 likes. Can we do that? 125 likes. And if we can get it to 200 likes, I will give away another shirt. We did it last week. We gave away 2 shirts. So I don't know how many likes we're at on YouTube, but if we can get to 100 and I said 125, I'll be 125. Let's get to 125. And if we can get to 200 likes, I'm giving away a shirt. And I'll pick somebody in the crowd randomly and let's go. Let's roll. I said life or Harlem Nights, Rico. That's life, baby. Life. Life is exactly what I was referring to. Timberwolves versus Pacers NBA Finals. Boy, I'd like to see that. That would be nice. I'd rather see the Knicks. The Knicks deserve it. The Knicks deserve to go to a finals. I mean, I like Indiana. Indiana is basketball city, basketball state, but I'd like to see. I kind of want to see the Knicks make it out. It's when the Knicks are good, it's good for the NBA. When the Bills are good, it's great for the NFL. Sometimes it's just what it is, guys. It's just what it is. So I'm looking for this farewell video, and I'm assuming it's on the Bills website. So let me just go back. Let me just hit the Bills website. And let's see if they've got the farewell video up here. Oh, with Thurman Thomas? All right, I see it. 2 minutes. All right, let me pause it. And let me play it for you guys in the chat. So we are about to play the farewell video. Narrated, I assume, by none other than Bills legend, Thurman Thomas. So let me share my screen here. Let me open it up for y'all. And let's play it. So I'm most likely going to get copyrighted for this, but because I like you, I'll play it anyway. I don't care about the copyright. Let's roll.
You know, they say there's no place like home. But what really makes this place feel like home? Is it the building itself? 71,000 seats, where extraordinary moments become standing room only. Stone-lined corridors waiting for a stampede of fans. Maybe it's the shared spaces, grass fields and parking lots where traditions pile up like charcoals on a grill. Or is it those cold winter nights where strangers become friends?
Where would you rather be? Right here? Right now!
Perhaps it's a blaring train horn that brings fans to their feet. A siren song of organized chaos.
God, it gets me going, man.
No matter what, through 50 years of memories, historic comebacks, and Super Bowl tickets punched.
The Bills are in the Super Bowl.
Jaw-dropping plays and magical MVP moments.
Thurman Thomas has scored. Spectacular touchdown.
One thing transformed this place from a big empty house into our wonderful home. Bills Mafia, the greatest fans in the world. So as we prepare to move across the street, it's time to remember what made this place so special.
This place is absolutely going wild.
After all, we can't do it without you.
Thank you guys. I was muted there. I apologize. I enjoy what I was trying to say was I enjoyed that video. I enjoyed that video a lot. And it's one of those situations where you look at that, like you have folks that will have a lot more connection to the stadium over someone like myself that's not from Buffalo, right? That's gone to several games and love it and know that there's history behind it. But there are those that have been going for years. They've been going since they were 3 years old with my grandfather, right? And then I was there with my uncle, and my grandfather's no longer here. So this is memory for me. This is how I got indoctrinated into Bills culture. Like there's a whole lot of that stuff. And that's what's going to make it emotional for a whole lot of people, and rightfully so, right? It's just, or if you got season ticket holders, if you've been going to these games for 12 to 15 to 25 years with the same group of people, that's dope. That's absolutely dope. So this farewell season, don't make it a season where it's like one to forget. You want it to be one to remember. So you want every home game's got to be packed. Every game's got to be a beat down. Like you want it to be one of them ones. So I totally get it. So a video like that, having Thurman do it, that's super dope. I like that they reached out to Thurman, and Thurman came through and was like, hey, man, turns around and says, we can't do this without you, man. So let's roll. I like that. I like that. Well put together. And since the Bills have been, or teams have been granted to use a special uniform / jersey, I'm looking forward to see what they use this year, especially in the last year in the stadium. What game will it be used? It'll be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what that shakes out to. So Yeah, man, that's dope. I like the fact that that's what it turned out into. So big shout out to the Bills for coming through and showing some love. You gotta love it. Yeah, I gotta love it. So let me. I'm about to go into to look at some leaks, if any schedule leaks have happened. So far, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as though the Titans and the Broncos are going to be NFL. I'm going to look for NFL schedule leaks. The Broncos are going to be playing the Titans. So that is interesting. So let me share my page here and scroll on through. I'm looking at leaks here. Somebody's trying to put some bets together, and I'm sure there's a whole lot of bets going on. So that'll be something else. Josh was supposed to be on the Today Show tomorrow. Apparently that got canceled. He's not doing that. So it's going to be at a later time. I don't know why it was such a big deal that Josh was going to be on that show. I just don't understand. People were losing their minds. Oh, you're not going to be on the show. Okay, and no big deal. 13 games so far out of the 2025 season, 4.8% of them. I don't know who NFL Nerd is. 37K followers. So, I mean, he's got some following. Minnesota at Pittsburgh in Ireland. Blah. Kansas City at Chargers in Brazil. Have it. Dallas at Philly kickoff. London, you got Minnesota, Cleveland, Denver, the Jets, Rams, Jacksonville, Atlanta, Indy, Philly, Green Bay, Washington, Miami, Madrid, and 13, we got Philly, Chicago, Philly. So I don't know what's going on with these, but I'm just so glad the Buffalo Bills aren't part of it. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. Now, Christmas night, Denver, KC. So you know they're going to put Bills on Christmas. The Bills are going to be Christmas. Question is it the first game or the second game? Would you want it to be the first game? Ladies and gentlemen, talk to me now. If the Bills are playing on Christmas, 3 games on Christmas, 1, 2, or 3. We clearly know it's not 3. So 1 or 2. The first game, it's cool, but it's in the middle of the day. People are, Christmas, all that stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe the evening game. By the time everyone's eaten, you just want to chill and watch the game. But I don't want to get that itis. So do I want it early or do I not? I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Do you want game number 2, the evening game, or the early afternoon game? You guys let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm looking forward to seeing what takes place. Here we go. Some more schedule leaks. This is NFL UK Ireland. We just talked about that. Not interested in those overseas games. No thanks. I'm just not interested, guys. I don't know why. Maybe I'm being a hater. What do we got here? 6 rings. Right now, they're talking about the Patriots enter the league's second easiest strength of schedule based on last year's record. So we'll see how that shakes out. Hey, guys. Hey, the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to be much more fascinating than people want to give them credit for. I just don't know why, but I think it will be. None of these schedule leaks are giving me anything. So let me see if there's any Bills schedule leaks. Because maybe there is, maybe there is not. We'll see. Is anything coming out? My man, the train wreck guys did an AI predict. They predicted the Bills 2025 schedule. And do they have the schedule? Oh, they have it. They think AI believes it's going to be week 1 versus the Jets, week 2 versus Texans, Saints, Patriots, Ravens. So they have the Ravens week 5, kind of like early last year. I could totally see that happening again. Buccaneers, so double South, triple South. You want us to go Falcons, Bucks, Panthers? Then you're going to give us Bengals, Steelers, Chiefs? I would hate. And the Eagles. Remember what I just said? Didn't I just say this? And I know this is AI driven, but look what they did. They snuck in the Panthers in there, like I said they would. And then they gave us Bengals, Steelers, Chiefs, Eagles. Go F yourself. Absolutely go F yourself. Let me see what else is taking place. We got Tina over here. There's numerous reasons why this is wrong, but the biggest one in my mind is the fact that every single game is way too perfect of a matchup. So this is just another potential leak. So I don't know, folks. We're gonna see how this all shakes out at the end of the day. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this all works out, man. It's gonna be fun. Tomorrow, don't go anywhere else. Tune in to me and Bot. We'll be doing our thing, getting down pat, getting ready to go, and we're doing our predictions. So we're gonna be predicting. Somebody said, "Yo, Rico's triggered." I'm triggered for real because that's what they're gonna do to us. They're gonna do it to us. They're gonna sprinkle in a team that we should be able to wax and take care of, and then give us the gauntlets and throw the book at us. You saw what they just did there. We'll give you the Panthers here, and then we'll give you the freaking Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bengals. Go F yourself, man. I don't want none of that. I don't want any of that. No one wants to get the Grinched on Christmas. No thanks on Christmas. I would prefer not to play on Christmas personally. I would personally not like to play on Christmas, but that's what it looks like it's going to be. So here's my question for everybody in here. By the way, big shout out to my guy, Ryan. Ryan, much love. You know I love you, brother. What's going on? He says, yo, the Bills should break out the early 1990s uniforms this year. Would be such fire to the crowd in their last year in the stadium. You think they would. Last year in this stadium, the NFL has granted you an ability to do an alternate jersey uniform combination. This would be the time to pay homage to the fans that have been supporting your team for years. When we were in the drought, when we were tossing quarterback after Thad Lewis going in at quarterback, EJ Manuel, JP Lossman, you name it, right? Like freaking Alex Van Pelt. Like we were tossing Kyle Orton. Bro, we've had some quarterbacks come in some time on this team. The thing you would do is say, you know what? We heard you, we listened, and we're about to show you some love back, Buffalo. Here we go, 90s unis. We're doing it one game. Let's go. But these a-holes won't do it. They won't. I just don't understand why. You know this is what makes people happy. Just do it. Just do it. I just don't get it. Jeff Toole, for crying out loud. Tool time. Let me tell you something. I got a Tool time story for you guys. So, do you guys remember the Chiefs-Bills game where Jeff Toole starts the game? Jeff Toole is marching, surprisingly, marching up the field. The reason I know about this is because it's bugged me for years. And I had Stevie Johnson on the show with me last year. It was a couple of years ago, right? And that was an honor for me. That's my favorite Bill of all time. And I had him on the show. We were chopping it up. I said, yo, I need to bring you back to the Chiefs-Bills game. And he knew exactly where I was going with this. Do you remember? We're marching. We get into the red zone. And Stevie Johnson gives the signature, goes inside, wide open. What does Jeff Toole do? Throws a pick. I lost my mind watching that game. Lost it. I'm so pissed. I gotta find it on YouTube right now. I have to find it. I don't remember if it was a pick six, if he threw the pick six, but I was pissed. And I'm telling you right now, me and Stevie Johnson, we're sitting here reminiscing on that, and we were so mad. We were so mad. I gotta show pick six Chiefs. And it's gotta be I'm so sick. It's gross. It's so gross. When did Jeff Toole throw that damn pick against the freaking Chiefs, man? Let me just find it. I gotta find it. Jeff Toole pick six, because it sickens me, and I don't care. I'm getting. Was it this one here? No, it's not that one. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and it made me sick. It made me absolutely sick. Freaking Jeff Toole, man. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna guys because it gonna move on that. I was gone. I was out of there. And it was magical. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Sickened to me. And I'm trying to find it, and I just can't find it right now. But you guys know I can't believe I can't find it for real. Pick six Chiefs. I remember that game like it was yesterday, and I'm sick to my stomach. Let me see if I can find it for you. Please let me find this game, man. Because I gotta see it. Where did he throw that pick? Oh. And Marone was just absolutely livid. And I can understand. But this is what I'm talking about. We were trotting out a bunch of bums. Oh my God, there it is. Found it. Okay. Forgive the blurriness. We were up 10-3 at the time. It was third quarter. Oh my God. I'm sick to my stomach thinking about it. All right, let me share my screen real quick. And then I promise you I'm out of here. So Jeff Toole, that Toole, if you guys can see my screen real quick, it's blurry as ever. I apologize for it, but that's all they're giving me. I got to try to find the game itself. So Stevie Johnson was wide open. Jeff Toole throws this idiotic throw. Look at Stevie Johnson right here. Look at this. Wide open. He's got his hand up. Like, dude, right here. Right here. It was a big 6, 99 yards. The freaking house. OMG. Oh my goodness. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sick every time. That's one of the plays that is etched into my brain because we're up 10-3 against the Chiefs. Bro, we're marching. Jeff Toole's actually playing decent right now. He's got a great game plan together. Let's go. Pick six. Gosh, sick. So, Walter, thanks for bringing that up to me. Every time I see the name Jeff Toole, I will throw up. You can't get out of here, Jeff Toole. God. Jeff freaking Toole. Anyway, folks, and I'm going to end it like that. Moments of rage in Buffalo history. Bro, that's one of my moments of rage. You want to know another moment of rage? EJ Manuel. He's got Freddie Jackson in the flat and throws it right to the... Here I go again. I'm sorry. This is another one that's etched into my brain. Man. EJ Manuel throws a pick six. Was it to I think it was against the Houston Texans. Pick six to JJ Watt, I believe. I think it was JJ Watt. Was it that game? I'm sick to my stomach. Let me tell you. And here's another tidbit. All right. So who did I have on the show? I can't remember I think it was Centriel Henderson. I actually had Centriel Henderson on the show, and we were doing an interview with Centriel Henderson. He was the right tackle. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. The reason I'm telling you this is because I was in an argument with somebody that was telling me that I was wrong, and I knew I was freaking right. Centriel Henderson, from my understanding, it was the wrong place. Something happened. He just let Buddy go right in there. EJ Manuel panics as he always does. There's Fred Jackson just about to go into the flat. Texans coming. How, sir? How? I absolutely lost my mind. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. Sickening. Anyway, I'm done. Can't do it anymore. Makes me sick. These moments, and I bring this back up because these are moments that Bills fans remember. These are moments that Bills fans remember, and they're asking you to give them the red jerseys or the red helmet. Give them the red helmet. Because we had to deal with that crap for years. We finally have a franchise quarterback that's competent. We finally have a head coach and GM that are on the same page, that's got this team one of the best. This is the best era of Bills we've seen in a long time, other than the 90s Bills. Bro, give them the freaking red helmets. Give them the red helmets. Stop pissing these guys off, man, and give them a proper farewell. And I say that to end the show. So if I missed any super chats, I'm gonna go back to make sure that I didn't miss anything. My man Richie says, Rico, I agree. AFC Champion game was all. Yep, totally get that one. I think I've hit everything. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in for tonight's show. Give them the freaking red helmets. That's that. Hashtag red helmets. Give it to them. We've watched enough bad Bills football. My man in Germany says, even in Germany, we scream for the red helmets. For crying out loud, my German folks, ich bliebe for him. He's trying to tell you. Did I get that right? Essay? Ich bliebe? Anyway. We're going to miss the stadium. At the end of the day, we are going to miss the stadium. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get to one game this year. And if I can rip out one of the seats and take it with me, I'm probably going to try to. They're probably not going to let me out of the stadium with it. And someone's probably going to fight me and say, nah, that's my seat. Anyway, I say this because I've had memories in there. My first game was going to, you know what? I'm going to save this for tomorrow. I'm going to save this for tomorrow when Zach and I are talking. Just remind me to bring up memories from the stadium. We will reminisce memories from the stadium tomorrow on the schedule show because we'll have time to fill and talk about the schedule and then talk about this farewell game and what we'll do. But just remind me, my first NFL game that I went to, Monday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys. That's an epic game. Epic. Who was there? What was going on? All that good stuff. It was great. So do me a favor. If you guys have enjoyed this show, smash that like. Smash it. Did we get to 120? Did we get to 125 likes at least? Get to 125. Get to 150. And if we're at 200, I would have gave you guys a t-shirt. Straight up. Giveaway. I didn't have my hype man Pierre to let me know what's going on. By the way, my man Ryan Tongan said, yo, this show was epic. And I appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. I'm not for everybody, but I'm for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for everybody. That's a nice slogan. That's a bar slogan. I'm not for everybody, but I'm for somebody. So I hope that I'm your somebody in this chat. And I hope that I gave you guys a fire show. And if you guys enjoyed it, look at that. 96. Let's at least get me to 100. Hit that like, get me to 100, and let's roll. Folks, that's my time. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you tomorrow evening. Schedule time. We're going to talk about it. There won't be a show on Friday because I've got prior engagements, yada, yada. So that's why we're giving you a show today, and we're giving you a show tomorrow and maybe Thursday. If we can't do Friday, we'll try to figure something out. But you guys have yourself a fantastic evening. It's my time to get out of here. I got my music. What am my music not working? There we go. There goes my music. So you guys enjoy yourself. Yeah. We'll catch you guys on the flip. It's your boy Rico. Have yourself a great night. Fanatics. I gotta go put the garbage out like the husband should do. And we'll catch you guys on the flip. Until next time, it's your boy. Yeah. And I'm gone. Y'all have a great night. Catch you guys tomorrow. Schedule release. Play good, be humble. Number 17, the captain. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. I'm a Buffalo fanatic. Hey, I'm a Buffalo fanatic. Just like Rico, going live, talking to my people. Cause the team's driven like West Hurt. Other teams can't. It's a repo. The opponents gotta call up Triple O. Bills Mafia, we heating up. We too electrical. We got bean the plug. Electric show. We wired up, hit up Rico, he fired up. We know where we stand on a power ranking. Other teams fans in the comments hating, we block them all. We protecting Josh. Salute to him, he the general now. Rico got legends for interviews. How the Buffalo Bills got the best fan base. Away games, red, white, blue in the crowd. Hey, I'm a Buffalo fanatic. Play good, be humble. Number 17, the captain. I'm a Buffalo fanatic.